Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Wakey, wakey,
Welcome,
eggs and bakey.
welcome to the morning after post show for NXT. It's your boy ABE from DET.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
We here. Sorry, a little late yesterday on morning after. We got 24-hour ban from TikTok, so we had to wait a little bit, and here we are.
Thanks
Free.
to this guy.
Yeah, my bad, man. I forgot you can't cuss, and you know how we do. It's just difficult sometimes. I'm sorry. You know,
It's
hey,
all right. It's all right. They
NXT is
forgive you.
in the book, and we're back live on everything. No longer are we just on YouTube. So if you guys watch you can see us on our live post shows now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. What other thing is it? Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, Patreon and Discord will be launching tomorrow.
Everything.
You know, this is what we do now, man. Holy Shhh Podcast. But
we got to talk about you and your edits, man.
what's popping? What's up with the edit?
We were supposed to put the poll yesterday on the New Day, Dominic. Who's more hated?
You know,
it's okay.
Facebook let me put the poll up. Facebook and Instagram did, but TikTok wouldn't allow it.
TikTok, y'all need to stop trying to block us.
Right.
The poll was important.
Shout out Wick, and he said, "What's up? Thought I'd come to YouTube like the cool kids." No, the cool kids are on Twitch. I'm just not getting hip to that. Everybody like, why ain't y'all on Twitch?
Come as you are.
Yeah,
come wherever you want to come.
Wherever you want to watch us, we will be there live.
Watch wherever you want to watch. I'm about to say, come wherever you want to come. No, watch wherever you want to watch.
Wow,
let's
pause.
With that one.
Pause.
I said pause. I was correcting myself.
We just got unbanned, sir.
I just corrected myself. Watch where you want to watch.
Watch where you want to watch. But yeah, tomorrow though, Friday, make sure you watch the Holy Shhh post show SmackDown on Patreon. We're gonna have some special things on that. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to our Patreon yet, make sure you do that. But NXT,
now that's still gonna be a late show.
Yeah, that still will be a late show. SmackDown.
Now what time we start? Right after. I know we usually start at 10:30, but I don't get off work till 10:30, so we might have to push that to 10:45.
We might push
at the latest.
We will push it back. But all the other post shows will be now morning after, like we're doing right now for NXT. Shout out to Jay Blaze on Instagram. Shout out to Derek, Ben, and Michael Blue on TikTok. But yeah, let's get into this, man. Starts off with Julia promises to dethrone Roxanne Perez at New Year's Evil. I don't know who has been working with Julia with her English, but thank you. This was a hell of a promo. This was a hell of an intro. I took her serious. I took Roxanne serious. And Roxanne in them jeans, man. How that song go with Genuine, man?
Any more room for me in those jeans?
Yes. Roxanne was looking like a scrum-diddly snack. Man, This woman just never ceases to amaze me with the moves in the ring, with her look, everything. Mic skills. She is a bona fide certified superstar. Whenever she gets called up, the main women's roster will appreciate
I ain't gonna lie. We keep saying that, but she is dominant in NXT. We already said NXT has the best women's roster, but she makes you want to watch NXT, even just for her.
Yeah. Like, Roxanne is the truth.
She don't even have to go to another brand. The brand is her.
Yes. Thank you. I'm not liking this whole. I like her on her own. I don't mind Cora, but I don't want to see. I like Roxanne. She's so tough because she does it all on her own. She's a little person. She ain't got no gang cheating for her. So I like her on her own. I hope this Cora love fest don't last too long. I like Roxanne solo dolo.
I like Cora.
I like her too.
And the weird thing is, I like her with Roxanne, but the reason I like her with Roxanne is because I've seen Roxanne stand on her own 2 feet for so long.
Right.
To where now that she has someone who helps her, it's not that Roxanne's asking for the help. Cora's coming out on her own.
Right.
It's sort of like how the Gunther effect is. Gunther doesn't ask Ludwig to come out. Ludwig just comes out.
Right.
So it's like it's that type of thing. Like if no one comes out, Roxanne's going to handle it on her own. But when you see the numbers game, you see Cora. So that's the reason why I do like it.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. But that was that. They talk, they talk. It's gonna be a hell of a match at New Year's Evil is just setting up to be another perfect score pay-per-view. I mean, they just got one from us for deadline. Perfect scores across the board. I see it coming again for New Year's Evil. But
Oh
next
man,
up,
but when Kilani came out and swooped her, ha, took Cora down. I was like, okay. I thought Stephanie was gonna come, but like they mentioned that Cora said she took her out the back. So I'm like, all right, Stephanie's definitely coming.
yeah, she's definitely
And another thing I like about Cora is it gives it gives more room at the top because we know Cora could be champ, you know.
right.
So it gives somebody for Stephanie to fight while Julia is focusing on the main title. That way,
True.
everybody's not just attacking Roxanne. There's somebody else at the top to kind of like bracket off for a minute. So Stephanie's not going for the title because she's going for Cora, and it gives her a storyline of where once she's done with Cora, then she can go to the title. And if it's Roxanne or Julia, it doesn't matter because she wants the title.
Shout out
But
Tap the Canvas on TikTok. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to them. They just sent us an emoji. I'm old. I don't know what none of these little things mean, but I appreciate them. Everybody sending them. Appreciate it. But yeah,
You got it.
Cora.
But yeah, it gives Cora gives Stephanie Valkyrie something to do.
Yeah.
It gives her a story. Like she's right now, they're battling. Like I said, it kind of brackets off where it's not like everybody's targeting Roxanne. It's okay, you battle whoever's going for Roxanne, but then you got somebody can go for Cora. Once you're done with Cora, then you can go for whoever's the top. Either it's Julia or it's gonna be Roxanne. But either way it goes, Stephanie and Julia aren't both coming for Roxanne's title right now. It's one's coming for the title, one's going for Cora. And that's why another reason I kind of like Cora there, because Cora has the means to be a champ, but she's supporting her friend as the champ.
Yeah, definitely. And next up, the men got it rolling with Javon Evans defeating Baldhead Wesley. No dreads. I don't know.
It's mini fro.
Mini fro, whatever.
It's baby fro.
Knowing what dreads mean in the spiritual aspect of it, when you cut them and you don't have to, it bothers me. Man. It bothers me. But yeah, Jovan Evans gets the win over Wesley. How you feel about this one?
This is the second time. I did not like it. This is the second win Javon has had. And I'm loving the fact that Wesley is helping Javon get over, but there's still so much stuff that Wesley has to work on. And one of the things, I mean, not Wesley, but Javon has to work on. And one of the things I feel like Javon has to work on is the same thing we had a problem with Julia with. Whoever is giving Mike lessons and English lessons to Julia need to give Mike lessons to Javon. Because Javon has all the in-ring talent, but he sucks on the mic.
Dang, I thought he was okay on the mic. I thought he was decent. It's to me,
decent,
it's in-ring.
Decent. Where
Yeah,
Wesley can actually speak on the mic and has good in-ring ability. If you're going to help the kid get over, help him all around.
Yeah,
he's
that is
decent
true.
on the mic.
That
you know who else was decent on the mic and had great in-ring? Ricochet. And we see what he does when he bumbles all his promos. Don't let a man go out there and be decent. Help him be great.
Facts. Next up, backstage, we get a dope segment with OTM and Jada Parker going face to face with the No Quarter Catch crew. Seem to be having some beef with the tag team championship match that happened last weekend on Deadline. OTM had an issue with that. Jada Parker had an issue with Ren Sinclair. This looks like a great triple threat mixed tag match in the making. I'm down for Ren Sinclair, Jada Parker, OTM versus No Quarter Catch crew. What about you, Chuck? I know you down for anything Jada do, but
I was about to say, man, Jada picks fights wherever she goes, and I love it. And I love the fact that she doesn't focus on her losses. She's ready to get back out there and fight again. So hey, she licks her wounds in the sense of licks her wounds and keep going. So
Right. Shout out to Tap the Canvas. He said he was talking about Wesley. He said he took it back to the TNA days. Yeah, I guess so. I didn't see those days where he didn't have hair, but I guess this is TNA Wesley. But next up, tag team match, we got Hank and Tank defeating Tyson and Tyreek to get the win. Big men, no flips, no gimmicks here, just hard shots, no Diddy. But Hank and Tank get the win. I'm impressed with Hank and Tank. We were talking last week on who should take the titles from Fraxium. I just think Hank and Tank, I think they are like a certified babyface team. And I kind of see Fraxium going down a heel road right now. So Hank and Tank will be a great team to take those titles off Fraxium. But your thoughts on them getting the win over Tyson and Tyreek?
I enjoyed the match, and this is one of those things where Hank and Tank, I think it's branding that I like about them.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
can really brand the name, you can brand the look. They remind me of, and I hate to say this because they ruined them, but they remind me of Otis and Tucky back in the day.
Tucky!
Yeah, it reminded me of, I forgot the name of their group, but it reminded me of them. Like it's just a
Solid
good
tag team, man. Solid babyface tag team.
yeah.
Yeah, Hank and Tank, man, they got what it takes for me, man. I like their mic skills. I like the comedic stuff that they do behind the stage. I remember a few weeks ago they had some picnic going on, and that was entertaining. I just love their interaction with the fans. So Hank and Tank to me should be the next tag team champions. But from tag team, we go to World Heavyweight NXT, if that's a word. World Heavyweight NXT champion Oba Femi, the ruler, comes down to the ring to let it be known he is now the number one contender. And of course, that brings out the guy who is the champ, the one, the only, Trick Williams. Just a face-off of the two of them was absolutely amazing, but we didn't just get that. Eddie Thorpe comes down, and he's sitting on the side of them as the two of these serious men are talking. You got Eddie Thorpe, a.k.a. Tatanka, right next to him. And he's telling Oba, you jumped me. Oba told him to just shut the hell up. I wasn't nowhere near you. I wasn't the one that jumped you. And if I jumped you, you wouldn't be here right now. Eddie Thorpe didn't believe him, so he stayed out there, continued to press the issue. But seeing Oba Femi, Trick Williams, finally face to face. We always talk about the main roster, how Triple H does not know how to portray black men in a highlight. Here's Shawn Michaels. His two best men are black, and they are colliding like giants should for the world title. I said it last week, and I'm going to say it this week. Shawn Michaels needs to be booking the main roster, and Triple H needs to be booking NXT, because this is how black excellence is done. Oba Femi, Trick Williams will tear the house down. Chuck, your thoughts?
I agree and disagree with you. I think Shawn Michaels and Triple H need to work together on the main roster. Because there are things that Triple H has been doing that I've really, since the Vince days, I'm really impressed by. But NXT is cooking on a whole nother level. So I think if they came together on the main roster, let's leave NXT to Shawn, because I'm loving NXT on the trajectory they're going. I don't want nobody to ruin it. Like, leave NXT alone. Let Shawn keep cooking. But Shawn definitely needs to go to the main roster, and D-Generation X as a unit needs to produce the main roster. But back to this. Trick sounded like the fans. Like, you, me, this is going to be great. LA, this night, it's going to be great. Can you picture it? Can you see it? Because I always knew that when you're a champion, it's not about the title itself. It's about who you face. And you know, you and me, we going. And then Oprah was like, shut all that up. The only reason you've been champ is because I allow it. The only reason you've ever been to whoop that was a movement was ever me because I knew when I was ready to pause whoop thine ass, it was going to be mine and I was going to take it from you.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, super shots.
Hey, watch yourself, man. We just got a flag for your little cuss word right there, man.
What'd I say?
Said the A word, man. We gotta watch it. We just came off suspension, Chuck.
The A word is a cuss word?
I guess so. The light just came on.
Your
man,
butt.
They are watching us hard right now.
But yeah, he told him, he was like, hey, you've only been champion because I allow it.
Yeah. And then
I'm no longer allowing it. I'm coming to take it from you.
Oba walks off. Eddie Thorpe is still there, and he somehow wiggles his way into a title match as he's berating Trick Williams, and Trick says, you got it. So next week, Eddie Thorpe will end up getting his title match between Trick Williams. It'll just be a warm-up match headed to Oba. But Eddie Thorpe, job well done. We'll see you there. And the one thing I did want to bring up about Eddie Thorpe, one thing he said to Oba Femi was, I have never been hit so hard in my life. There is only one big man on this roster that could have hit me like that, and it's you. But he has not seen Hikuleo yet. So I still believe he was the one.
He lied. Keep going.
He was the one to take out Eddie Thorpe.
Nope. Keep watching. Let's keep going. Next up.
All right, next up. Fatal Influence defeats Gigi and Tatum Paxley with the help of a returning Shotzi Black. I like this trio, Shotzi, Tatum, Gigi, but they get the win over Fatal Influence. Further in that storyline, your thoughts on the return of, you said this the other day too. You said some people from the main roster need to come down. Well, here we are. Shotzi seems to be down at NXT now. Your thoughts on that?
So, in this match, Fatal Influence hurt my girl Tatum. And then Gigi came out to help her because they jumped her at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then as Fatal Influence, of course, had the numbers game, then Shotzi's music hit. And she came out and just kicked everyone. And then you see the three of them, just the oddballs, sitting there looking at Fatal Influence. And it just, take my money, set the match up.
Set it up.
Because Tatum kept saying, I got more friends. I have more friends than just Gigi.
Mm-hmm.
So when they jumped her and Gigi came out, everybody was like, oh, this ain't looking good. You know, it's still 3-2. But then Shotzi was like, no. I'm the last friend. I thought it was going to be Stephanie, but not Stephanie, but what's Ron's girl name that just won the match yesterday?
Lyra Valkyria.
I thought it was going to be Lyra because, Lyra has been friends with her, but nope. We got Shotzi, and I thought Shotzi was even better because she's better of a fit.
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out Shotzi. She got her hair back. She ain't no more bald head. That was rough. That was a rough transition, man. Growing that hair back out. Yeah. But anyway, Shotzi back 100%, hair long, everything. NXT. Next up, though, the main event. We got Roxanne Perez.
Well, we got a match for that.
What was that?
We have the North American Championship with Tony D'Angelo versus our boy All Ego.
Oh, and yeah. Why is that not on my list here?
And All Ego won.
Yeah, you're right.
Joking. Nope. D'Angelo beat All Ego. All Ego got pinned clean. D'Angelo manhandled him. And I don't know what Ethan Page was thinking, considering you were afraid of Oba. And the one guy who was able to beat Oba, you thought you was going to walk in and take his title from him? No. And mind you, this guy had to go through a whole Rocky training seminar to beat Oba because he lost to him, twice?
Yes, he did.
It was the third time was a charm where he finally beat him. And you thought you were just going to walk into his restaurant, if you will, and take his title. No. And I love the fact that Tony actually had like this little, it was a different gear, but it was like all black.
Yeah.
Suspenders, black tee. He was like, hey, I'm ready for a street fight. You want a street fight? We can do the street fight. And Ethan, well, I'm going to win and take your boom. 1, 2, 3. And Ethan is looking sad in the ring at the end, like, I thought I could do it. Right. What are you thinking? You legit just ran from this man in the hockey penalty box. And the one guy who beat him, you was going to beat him? Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
I did like the little segment that they had before that leading up to that match where he was in the back and Ethan Page kind of tried to belittle Tony for a second, saying, I was just world champion. Coming down to the NXT North American would be a downgrade. Tony turned around and said, well, who else wants it? The whole locker room screams for it. Ethan sees the importance of the belt and then changes his mind. I like that because for a second, I didn't like how they belittled the belt, but they reversed it, made it seem important. All titles should be important.
I think he did it because to him it was there's no people forget that there's steps. He went from ground zero to the main title. So for him, North American is a step down.
Definitely.
But as we all know, Stone Cold wouldn't be Stone Cold without what was it? The Intercontinental European title. Intercontinental. Which one was first?
Intercontinental.
The Intercontinental title. Then he became the main title.
Yeah.
And most of them, even when they come back, they want the first one first. Like, yeah, I can have the main title, but if it's crowded up there, I want the next best thing. And Ethan didn't have that approach at first until everybody else was like, well, open Trick's fighting. No one's going for Tony. And if being a champion, period, is better than not being a champion at all.
Facts, 100%. Well, yeah, that was that North American title setup. Now we get to the main event of the evening where...
Nope. Then your boy told on himself.
What you talking about?
I think was it after this? Yeah, but my man talked to Ava. He told Ava was like, no one attacked me. I attacked myself.
Oh, I didn't even see that part. You giving me breaking news. That must have been something I flew through.
Yeah,
what an idiot. That makes him... You serious that happened, man? What an idiot.
He was like, I didn't have to go through any of the brutal stuff to get it. Bro, I keep telling you, look, if anytime you miss anything, go to YouTube, watch all their highlights. They have it all.
Oh, man. See, that's why this morning after, when we do post shows right after, I'm on point. I'm a little off today, but appreciate you, Chuck. We got that. Now, are we to the main event now?
Now we're at the main event.
Thank you. The main event, NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade defeat Julia and Kalani Jordan. Afterwards, Stephanie Vakir appeared and went right after Cora Jade for attacking her earlier in the night. This is continuing this whole feud with all of these women. I don't know who. I can't put my finger on who is going to be the one to dethrone Roxanne, but Julia is looking like she will be next up. But your thoughts on this main event?
Me personally, I like Julia as the one to dethrone her.
Mm-hmm.
Especially considering the only doubt she's been having. Sheamus Steel, banger after banger of matches. The only thing is her English was bad, but she's getting so much better at speaking.
Yeah, she is definitely.
To where to me, she can carry the brand if Roxanne was to get drafted to another brand, especially with this Netflix thing going on. We already know that they gonna want women as well. They don't want just the men; they want the women. So,
and then they got 2 new women's belts too. We need more women on the main roster now. You know.
Yeah, so I can see them calling her up, and the person I think is best to take it would be a Julia, and the first rivalry for her would be a Stephanie.
Yep. It makes sense. Stephanie versus Julia, they should be on a collision course somewhere down the road. I don't know who will play the heel, who will play the baby face, but doesn't even matter, man. And they're both on fire.
And in this match, I love how Roxanne was the stronger of the two.
Yeah.
Like she was the one who was getting over on Kalani and Julia until Julia and her brawl. I don't even know why they keep doing a little brawl to the back. Like we're fighting our way away from the ring. But what's left, Jordan still was out there from hurting, getting pop rock, and my bad. And then Jade, of course, took advantage of it. And then she tried to, after the match, tried to make it even worse. But no, Stephanie's music hit, and then she popped up behind her like the Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
All the smoke and mirrors in the front. She's looking, got her little, I don't even know what that, a bat or a broomstick. Stephanie's like, no. I caught that move earlier. You're not going to do that to me twice. And then she chased her out the ring. And then we saw just nothing in the ring. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Where did Kalani go?
Maybe she went to go call Mello.
I've been losing. I've been on a losing spree because of you.
But that was the main event, though. Women's champion Roxanne Perez, Cora J get the win on a scale of 1 to 10. What are you giving tonight's NXT or last night's?
Overall, I give it an 8.
8? Yeah, it was a solid show. Solid show, top to bottom. I'm a little higher. I'm gonna give it about a 9.2. It's still an A show to me. They don't let up. They continue to tell you stories, and it's just something about Oba Femi, Trick Williams, that months and months ago we got a moment of them passing each other, and they got a glimpse into that. Now seeing in the ring together.
You know, I'm gonna go up to a 9 just because I really did. I did enjoy the Oba, and
that was big,
and the Ethan Tony and Tony strong arm in him. Tony been looking like a real champ lately, so I'm gonna go up to a 9.
9 for you, 9.2 for me. NXT is in the book. But next time you will see us all, I'm doing double duty today. We got the morning show right now, and then later on in a few hours, me and Ball Bro will be doing AEW Dynamite tonight. Make sure you look out for that because winter is coming. Is tonight. Incredible lineup, incredible show tonight. So make sure you check out me and Ball Bro tonight on all platforms. I think
Bald Bro. Y'all look like some bald-headed brothers.
Hey, man, team ball head, man. You know what I mean?
Y'all look like Mario and Luigi. I'll be like, oh, look at these two.
Aerodynamic. Shout out Walter on TikTok. But yeah, that was it for
two
this.
2 bald-headed guys wearing glasses.
That's what we do, man. He didn't wear the glasses at first. Now he's wearing them. I don't know if I'm a bad influence or not, but hey, I do it because these lights are bright in the studio. But yes.
Hey, like I said, y'all look like Mario and Luigi to me. I'm like, oh, look at these bald-headed guys. Hold it down. 2 light-skinned bald guys with glasses.
Don't Mario and Luigi have hair though?
I said bald-headed versions of them.
Oh, okay. You just making up shit, man.
Hey, it's the morning after.
It's the morning after. You have not got your brain running yet, but I guess that's it for us today. Like I said, next up we got AEW Dynamite tonight, and then you see us all Friday night for SmackDown post show. But until then, it's your boy AVE from DET.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
You've been tuned in to the Holy Shhh Podcast.